like to be very carefree.
Oh my god. That's stop.
That they have, you know. I like
You know what y'all doing. Stop.
to be very carefree.
You know what you're doing. Stop. Stop. I see you guys. Stop.
What about you?
Go to this one first. We gotta. Some of these get incrementally like terrible. This is the worst one that I've seen, where it's just like. So the problem with Love Don't Judge is like they sandwich weird shit like this in between like stuff like, oh, I'm in love with a trans woman. It's just like, yeah, that's wholesome. That's wholesome. Yeah, whatever. And then like they just like, my girlfriend likes to act like a dog and I let her. And it's just like, should you really be like championing that alongside like relationships with other people of different genders and sexualities? One is like wholesome and like, oh, and the other one is just like laugh out loud, like really nigga. But let's go ahead and look at the dog girl.
Jenna.
I think my favorite thing about Jenna is her ability just to embrace who she is as a puppy.
My favorite thing about Jenna is the fact that she loves doggy.
Extremely important in my relationship. That's where a lot of like my love languages lie.
And she had a fat ass too.
Have had to deal with some harsh judgment.
I definitely do get a lot of hate. This person is just mental, like out of their mind.
When we're
Ew.
it can be a little bit embarrassing at times.
All right, never mind. That was Kai for it. What's she doing? Fail RP. Kick her off the server. Is she up here standing on two legs? I'm sorry, drinking tea? That shit's bad for dogs. She should be on her knees all the time.
Last year, we sort of clicked almost right away on set.
After they met, there was one thing that Jenna had to make sure Lorenzo was on board with.
So I started first pretending that I was a puppy.
Let's be honest. People are like, I bet there's tons of people in the comment section roasting this lady and roasting this guy. Like, how could you allow that or whatever? And it's just like, look at her, and then go to your bathroom mirror and look at yourself. If she was like, if this girl was willing to date you, and then she came out like, let's say third date, it's like, yeah, I like to pretend to be a dog. With the way she look and the way you feel change at all, I would be like, say less. Actually say less.
And I was really little. I would ask
I'm getting wholesome with this.
play with the dogs with me, so I would just be one of the dogs.
This is the thing that like, again, like, look at her. Come on now. No. I'll let her do what she had to do. Will it get annoying? Like, the more the thing that's going to be intolerant, like, is going to test your tolerance level is how other people look at you. But other than that, it's just like, I would, like, not to be shallow or anything, but like, I would see how far it go, like, take it as far as it goes. If it gets too much, then I'll end it. But people judging off the bat is just like, yeah, you would at least try it. You would at least do a trial run, see how it is, you know. Maybe after a month you get bored, you're like, you know what, sex isn't really that great. This dog shit's kind of getting annoying. Then you can judge. But like, if she walks up to you on all fours like that and says that she wants to be with you, you want to date, you would buckle so fast. It's not even funny. And also, dogs don't talk, so she's doing a terrible job at being a dog. And this is the type of shit that like gets older people so mad. Like, oh, this is why you can't tell people they can do whatever they want to do. Look, this girl is being a dog for the rest of her life. Like, bitch, if she paying her bills, I don't give a fuck what she does, bro. She ain't harming nobody and paying her bills. She can walk all up and down the street on all fours. I don't give a fuck.
And my parents always asked when I was gonna grow out of it.
It's like, never.
Jenna lives a puppy lifestyle and had to make sure
Do you feed her dog food?
for all her puppy needs.
When I first told him about this, he didn't shy away at all. He just was like, okay, cool.
It's like, yeah, I'm kind of into that shit.
So what do I need to do?
He's like, no, you're hot, and like, I'm going to go with that as long as I can, as long as I would want to. Although the potential of having children with this lady is going to be an issue where they see their mother walking around all fours and stuff. Could be kind of an interesting way to explain that. I want to see how they would explain that to their children of why your mother is being a dog person.
So puppy play really was something that I've learned a lot of from Jenna. Some of her needs and feelings are very similar, you know, to having a puppy, which I've never personally have had, but you know, it's something that I feel that I personally love embracing.
It's like, what are you going to say to that?
Extremely important in my relationship. That's where a lot of like my love languages lie. It's very important to get a lot of praise, a lot of, you know, good job, you're doing great, you know, good girls. What I like about being a dog is the bond between like that one special person, like your owner, and yeah, like the day-to-day like mannerisms of a dog that they have, you know. I like to be very carefree.
Oh my god, that's so.
That they have, you know. I like.
You know what y'all doing. Stop.
To be very careful.
You know what you're doing. Stop. Stop. I see you guys. Stop.
I like not.
Did she really be digging up dirt?
A choice.
That's a problem.
Makes life so much easier.
Ugh, no.
This is probably where I feel the safest at home. It's kind of like my den. It's like my area that I can retire to and know that I'm safe and, you know, no one can get me.
The first time I saw the cage, I was sort of shocked. I mean, it was a lot bigger than I thought. But once
Well, I mean, no shit. She has to fit in it.
and I saw just how happy she was and comfortable. She really looks good and happy, and I think it makes her a great addition to the room.
Showing their puppy love on social media has led to people questioning their roles in the relationship.
Some of the most negative comments, it's probably just people saying that I'm crazy. This person
Yeah.
is absolutely mental.
This should be considered illegal. Like, people love, like, judging other people of what they do, which is weird. Like, that's the problem with, like, presenting yourself in an online forum where it's just like, yo, 80% of people that, like, say what they love to do in their free time or something that they do privately, they say it in public, would be chastised, called crazy and all that shit. So it's one of those things where it's just like, bro, mind your business. And at the same time, for the people that are putting that shit out there, you have to have a certain like shield where it's just like, you're putting it out there for people. Of course, people are going to judge you. It is what it is. But it's just like, with this, it's just like, this ain't really that bad. It's not as bad as I think it is, but maybe I'm just giving it a pass because she's attractive. But it's just like, at the same time, these like desperate, lonely people on the internet would probably jump at a chance to date a woman like this who looks like her and would probably put up with some of the shit that she's doing. And judging this guy's like, oh, you're taking advantage of her. Like, no, if a girl that attractive, and we were like, as I said, on a third date, and she's like, I do this puppy play shit, I would be like, well, gotta see it through, my boy. Because it's just like, yo, what are you going to do? Like, that's not like a hard turnoff for me. Like, like it is what it is. Like,
a lot of people have said, like, you know, are you being held against your will? Is he forcing you to do this? Like, blink twice if you're okay. I know my
low key, as a black person, I would get something out of it. It would be, well, he's a brown person, but like, as a black person, there's a little bit more connotation to like having like a white girlfriend on a leash. You mean like, I know there's some black people out there with that type of energy that's be like, yo. It's like, yo, hear me out. Listen here, Dr. Umar. I know interracial thing ain't a thing, but it isn't a thing in your book, but hey, what if we had a situation like this? A sort of like a master owner relationship. Oh, this is okay. Let's just continue.
Myself that I'm not hurting anybody. I'm
Not hurting
not in
anybody?
trouble. I'm just kind of living my life out on the internet, and with that comes a lot of judgment.
I try to comfort her and let her know that there may be a minority of people that feel a certain negative way about you, but
This nigga had an IES face mask, bro.
there may be a minority of people
He's like, yeah, you know what it is. You know what it is.
that feel a certain negative way about you, but you still have me that do care about you and love what you do.
We're gonna go to the park, and I'm thinking we'll get some usual shots of you walking on a leash, take some video, some photos. But what if we throw a frisbee and you catch it
In my mouth?
in your mouth? That's right. And if you catch it in your mouth, you know what you get, right?
Do I get a treat?
Yes,
I get a treat?
Yes. Only if you catch it. Are you ready to go?
Okay.
All right.
I'm
Let's
ready.
go. Sit. Sit. Good girl. You ready to go to the park?
Yes, I'm ready.
Are you walking? See, the problem is, my problem isn't the dog thing. My problem is the inconsistency here. If she with me, you gotta be inconsistent. You gotta be consistent.
Obviously, one of my favorite things.
When we're in public, I can see how it can be a little bit embarrassing at times. There's weirder things out there, like a girl pretending to be a dog isn't really the weirdest thing. I think just for a lot of people,
I think it is the weirdest thing. It's just that, like, most people have a tolerance of, like,
it's new to see it in the way that she does it. I don't find it weird.
I would say Lorenzo's the best owner that I could ever ask for. He cares for me. I feel like the luckiest kept at the shelter.
I want to give her that attention when she needs it, make her feel safe, and just overall.
but because it's a master owner type of relationship, you can't breed with her, can you? This is weird. This is weird. It's weird. That's all I can say. This shit's fucking weird, bro. But it's oddly wholesome in a way.